Hey folks, Polytopia John Madden here with another round of Polytopia. In today's matchup, it is Cymanti versus Bardur. I myself am playing Bardur as usual. Let's jump right into this. So we're going to skip through the first couple of rounds here. Standard Bardur starts. Back to Cymanti. They upgrade their capital, start moving ahead. So Bardur now has forestry. This here may have been a mistake. Again, early game, I say this every round, early game you should be focusing on your economy, which means you should be looking for villages. The other thing I want to point out is movement. You'll notice that this person went from here directly straight out. If you do this, you are going to have a bad time. Remember, if you move diagonally like this, right, you actually uncover more areas over here and over here while moving in the same direction at the same speed. So always move diagonally if you're looking to explore. This person would have realized that there's probably something over here in terms of a village, which would have helped later on. Let's keep watching here. Go for the resources, of course. They discover riding. I capture a village, upgrade that village, go for the workshop. I upgrade my capital, go for the resources, grab organization. They can now see me over here, so they've got that those resources. And then down here, they discover this this village right here. Let's keep watching. Let's just go back. I don't know why they upgraded that thing that turn. I guess he needs to do something. Yeah, and they discover climbing. Let me just go back. At the end of their turn, they discover climbing. I get it, right? You know, I think they're playing this more of a rush might match, but remember, it's glory. Climbing does virtually nothing for them, right? The other thing I'm just going to look at is what are they doing in terms of their tech tree? They've got farming and organization, but no hunting. If we go and look down here at the bottom, right, they're going to need, so that they can get this, and I think they can grab these two things here, but they're just going to need more areas to get points for upgrading their cities. Again, let's keep watching. I upgrade that second city here, capture that third city, also upgrade it. Back to their turn, they enter in that village, they capture this second city. Whoa, let me just pause. Let me just go back to right here. I feel like this is every single video, but never, ever, let me just put a bunch of arrows, do this thing that he did right here. It's super important. See this this upgrade here? There is no reason to partially upgrade a city. You either fully upgrade it or save your stars for the next turn. Because next turn, the situation may be different and you don't want to upgrade, right? But you can't because those stars are gone. Never upgrade a city partially. Never spend money to upgrade a city partially. Like if it happens because you connected a road and you actually wanted to upgrade this city, and so you connected a road and this one upgrades, and then this one down here gets a point. Great, but never upgrade a city partially. So you can see here that this person actually has two upgrades that are locked. That's around 4 stars. Right? Had they not done that, they would have been able to fully upgrade. The other thing I just want to notice is they could do farming, and they have 10, but I don't think they upgrade. I think they ran out of time, because they also could have upgraded, or could have done farming here or down here and fully upgraded. They may have just run out of time. We'll chalk it up for a bad internet connection. Let's keep going here. Bardur discovers mathematics. They upgrade this one down here at the bottom, capture this third city. So now it's 3 cities to 3 cities. Oh, absolutely brutal. Now, I'm not an expert on the Cymanti economy. I think these give a point every turn, so that may actually have been a good move over the long run. Yeah, again, let's keep watching this out. Back to Bardur, upgrade the capital city, go for the population growth, upgrade it twice, go for the super unit, start pushing up here, upgrade this third city. They upgrade their city's bottom, discovering hunting. This is good. They see this one here, which is really good, but they're not able to upgrade this one right now, which is a little unfortunate. I don't see this one as getting upgraded unless they get fishing and ports, which, if you look at their tech tree, it's unlikely it's going to happen. So let's keep watching. Back to Bardur. I discover climbing. They attack with the something pods. Discover forestry. I think that was a good move to discover forestry. I'm going to scroll back a couple of rounds here. One of the things I do to counter Cymanti is get a good defense, right? And so I'm going to have probably a couple of catapults going on in the back end. Get a few of them, because the problem is this guy here, right, actually is protecting this entire space and this entire space, right? So if any of my units go there right now, he can capture them, right? So I actually need to destroy this. Now, there's a couple ways to do this. Either I can use catapults, or I can use knights. I might be able to use swordsmen as well. I'm not a huge fan of swordsmen. Anyways, so what I like to do in this case is actually put a bunch of catapults, and then I'll probably have 1 or 2 or 3 in this area, and then get what is it? This guy right here, this giant. Get a couple giants here to protect a layer of catapults, right? What this lets me do is it prevents things like these I think they're called septipods. They're basically riders, from going up and destroying the catapults, because the giants are in the way, and then we can use the catapults to destroy this and then push everything up. So that's probably the strategy I'm going to try here. Okay, let's keep watching this. Again, this was just a rerun of the previous turn. They enter into this this village. I then use catapults, discover mining. They discover roads. Upgrade the city down here at the bottom. Let me just pause. So as you can see, this is exactly what I'm doing. I have this giant here, and if I scroll up, there is a catapult here. So what's probably going to happen is, now that I've pushed this guy up, killed, I think it was a rider, one of those, I don't know, crawly things, spiders, whatever they're called. I don't play Cymanti. So this guy here is going to get converted by this shaman. But that also will allow me to move this guy up to here. And if I upgrade this, I can move another one up to here and keep a giant line right around here while I move these catapults up. Again, this is going to be the strategy for this game. Let's see how this turns out. Yep. So I upgrade this city, go for the population growth. I capture a village up here, upgrade it, go for the workshop. Back on Cymanti's turn, they upgrade this city over here on the left. Upgrade. Oh, they don't upgrade. They use. Let me just pause. So they use roads to upgrade, but also, like I mentioned, they did capture this unit, which means if I can get a giant here, this guy is completely prevented from pushing back up. Again, let's see what happens on the next turn here. Whoa. That may have been a dumb move. I moved the giant back. I guess that makes sense. What else? And then I discover roads and riding. So let me just swap to. Look at the tech tree. So I discover roads and riding here, or riding and roads. The roads kind of make sense. What I suspect, again, this match was a while ago. What I suspect is I'm now going to go in this direction, because these catapults here will protect from a push from the giants, the Cymanti giants, or whatever they're called. But these things here, they're cheap and they can produce a lot of them. I will need to eliminate those, so I'm probably going to go with the chivalry and go for knights. Let's see what happens here. Let's just pause. So they upgrade, they boost a bunch of units, push down. So I discover Smithery, get the super unit, capture this village over here, upgrade it, go for the workshop as usual. Back to Cymanti. They let me just pause. Actually, was I think a smart move to destroy one of them here, and then they're right here, and they can virtually see all of my we'll call it territory. Right. I think that was a good move. These are cheap. So to be able to take out a catapult, which is expensive, probably a good trade-off. Back to Bardur's turn. I destroy that. Let me pause for a second. Push my two giants up to here. This is where this line comes into play. Like I mentioned in much earlier in the map. So now that I have these two giants right here, I'm probably going to have a row of catapults that I'm going to move up to here to then take out this shaman, which is preventing me from actually pushing up. Hopefully, it won't take as long as it'll take less time than it'll take Cymanti to start getting those super units on the board. Go for the population growth, upgrade it again, get the giants, start connecting things up. Upgrade this, fourth city over here. Get the rider. Go for the super unit. Good move. Get a second super unit. So now they've got two super units on the board. Let's just scroll back a second. Cymanti, this should be the most important thing. These units are, I'll be super honest, they are OP. Right? You need to get as many of them on the board as fast as you can. And I think, it's turn 14. They're probably a little late because they're so far back. It's going to take them some time to get them up here. But I knew this, and this is why I have these giants here. The value of these super units from Cymanti is taking out smaller units. Right? Because when you do that, you get these little chains, and once you have, a chain of three, it's unstoppable. So it may be a little late. Like I say with Bardur, you want to hit 30 stars per turn by turn 10. I'm going to say for Cymanti is by turn 10, you want two of these on the front line to really dominate the board. Let's see how the rest of this turns out. I take this over right here with my rider. Move up some giants. Discover fishing. They then start to move some units up. It's unfortunate he didn't have anything to take this. I took those ruins. Over on this end, this unit is probably going to capture this next turn. And then, like I mentioned, here is the catapult right behind the two giants, which actually puts this into a vulnerable position. This one's probably going to move up here, but that may be a problem because next turn he could attack here. Again, let's keep playing this out. Discover free spirit and chivalry, like I mentioned. Whoa! Big mistake. So I killed the guy here, and then it lets me to move this down, but I only moved it one square. What would have made more sense, I still have 6 stars, is putting a road here and then trying to get him back to here. Because next turn, you can very clearly see this super unit is going to move here, then attack and kill it, and then we start to have that classic Cymanti problem of having those chain, I don't know what they're called. Let me just see what it's called. I'm not able to click what it's called, but that classic chain of super units. So let's just keep watching that. Yep, there it happens. Now they got that chain. Go for fishing. Upgrade that second city finally. Why? So here, instead of getting the boost to their economy, they go for the explorer. I get going with the explorer. I understand why it was done. I don't like it. I'm always biased towards economies, especially since they're in kind of a disadvantaged position. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. Look at the game stats. I have 5, right? Also, my cities are all more upgraded than theirs. So it probably would have made more sense to go for the economy right here, right? Capture the city up here. Start connecting things with. Just pause. Connecting things with roads. Upgrade the city with the monument thing with that boost. Upgrade it again. Now these 6 stars, and then connect everything up and get a knight. So on this turn, they capture. Again, this is really where Cymanti starts to get good. It may be a little late because if this giant attacks, gets it below 10, this knight can do both in one turn, right? Again, let's see what happens. They start lobbing some things in with their version of the catapult. I don't know the names of these. You just got to bear with me. Go for the super unit. Great. So they discover hydrology. Finally take out that a shaman. I think this is finally where the game starts opening up for me. Being able to do that chain with the knight here. Unfortunately, I had no idea the super unit was here, which the next turn is going to feed the super unit with that extra chain. Let's keep watching this. So upgrade this second city in the center here. They get another super unit. Now they're really killing it. They get meditation. Why would they get meditation? Hold on. Was that? I don't know if that made a lot of sense. Let's go back here. Is there something I'm not understanding about? They're going to want to go for the shaman. Look, I played a lot of IMO in the past, and shamans I don't think are that great. I know Cymanti gets this boost with them. I don't know if that's going to help them much. I think they're playing too much like a might game and not enough like a glory game. If we look at the score here, I'm 2,000 points ahead of him, right? You know, if that lead gets any larger, it's going to be game over. So start moving a bunch of units up, upgrade this city, go for the population growth, upgrade the city over here, go for the population growth, and then upgrade it again and go for the super unit. Back to his turn. Great use of those, what are they called? The catapults, the Cymanti version of the catapults. Start pushing everything up by one. Yeah, I mentioned this with the strategy, having a bunch of giants to prevent the Cymanti super units from just getting larger and larger, and then using a row of catapults to do half damage to these things so they could be taken out. This is typically the strategy I like to use. Get sailing, grab that super unit, upgrade the capital again, go for another super unit. Back to Cymanti's turn. Discover philosophy. There we go. So here's exactly what we don't like is this situation here. So this would mean I would have to take this one out and this one out before doing anything, right? So these two right here, because if I take out this big one, this becomes a big one. So what's probably going to happen is this one in the center here is going to attack this, and then I might be able to do damage to this one and then move it up, but then I got a duplicate here. So it's probably going to be this one up here that's going to get destroyed. Let's keep watching. Yep, like I said, that was the one that was destroyed. Let me just pause for a second. Now I'm getting another catapult and really starting to load up on these knights, because at a certain point, because they have these super units and these catapults kind of all bunched in together, and I can see from down here there's another couple of 10 health units. Right, these knights are gonna rip right through their territory. On the other end, way up here, I don't know if you heard that. I just captured this. This is gonna be captured next turn. Yeah, let's keep watching this out. There we go. I'm upgrading it. Upgrading again. Connect it up. Upgrade it a third time. Go for the population growth. They discover strategy, which is basically the defense. Yeah, so here's a great example of the benefits of knights. Is this entire thing can be taken out if I start on the tail end, right? Which is where you'd use knight. So this one could move up and destroy that, and then a knight can go and take this one out, then the second one out over here. They captured this city over here. Upgrade it. Please go for the workshop. Great. Go for the resources. Fantastic. These are all good moves. Go for the super unit. Enter that village. Upgrade this the city over here. Go for the population growth. Go for the super unit. Let me just pause. At this point, we're in the end game. I'm at 8,500, so I will probably, every upgrade I do now is going to be for the parks and not for super units, right? Just to really end the game here. So this is why I guess they went with shamans, right? Is to be able to capture here. At this point, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. It's already basically game over. Oh, they're doing stuff over here. They get diplomacy. I don't think they should have spent this much money on tech. It probably would have made a lot more sense to go for economy. So I enter their city down here at the bottom, as well as the city over here. So at this point, their economy is virtually crippled. Capture the city, upgrade it twice. Go for the third upgrade. Can I do 4? I can. 4 upgrades. Go for the park. Back to their turn. They capture that city back, but cannot capture this city back. Right? Discover archery. Capture the city. And this is game over. I decide to be a terrible human being and flex on them. This is why I have the knight. Capture the stuff over here. Again, this is just flexing. It's kind of poor sportsmanlike, but that was the end of the game. If you want me to comment on your matches, please put a link to the match in the comments, and I will gladly comment on them, annotate over them. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more just like it, hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next video.